Hi there, I'm going to show you how to play Koomi. Koomi is a game for children aged 6 and up. The aim of the game is to hit 10 or minus 10 by using subtraction or addition. So let's take a look at what's inside the box and how we play the game. So inside the box, the most important cards are the numbered cards. We have the green cards for the positive numbers and we have the red cards for the negative numbers. For instance, number 5 has 5 dots, counting dots. -5 is red and has also 5 dots. In the box there is also an English and a French manual where you can read the detailed instructions that we're going to show. And we have a convenient number line that you can cut out and place on the table, because the aim of the game is of course to either hit 10 or -10, and you can count up and down this line. This was the English instructions included in the box. We also have a French, but we have more. If you take the box, there's a QR code which will point you to a website where you can find more material, more manuals in different languages. Okay, so let's take a look at a simple game. Each player should get 6 cards, so I'm going to take 6 cards for myself. And then once all players have gotten their cards, you simply flip the top card until you hit a numbered card, and in this case it's 4. So let's take a look at which cards I got, and I'm just going to spread them on the table so everybody can see them. Normally you would hide them. So now I need to see if I can hit -10 or 10. Let's see. If I add 8 to 4, I get 12, so I'm almost there. And then I can subtract 2, so my calculations is 4 plus 8 gives 12, minus 2 gives 10. So I hit 10, so I can discard these 2 numbered cards and just leave them here. So I only have these cards left now. So now I'm going to try to hit 10 or -10. But that doesn't seem to be the case, so I can actually not put a calculation down that gives me 10 or -10. So what happens is I simply have to draw a card and keep it. So this is my turn. In this case I got the number 7. So now it's the next player's turn. Okay, so let's take a look at the helper cards. Let's take a look at this one, which means that you can change the sign of a number. So assume that I have these cards on hand, and I actually also had this helper card. Now I have a -2, so what I could do is I can apply that to my 8 and change the sign of the 8 so it becomes a -8. So the calculation now becomes -2 minus 8 gives -10. So this is a way we can use this card. You can only use one special card at each turn. Now assume that I still had these cards, but instead let's take this card plus -2. It essentially means I can use that as either a -2 or a +2 in a calculation. So let's look, what could I do here? Well, I could do a -2 plus 2. So I use it as a +2 gives 0, plus 7 gives 7, plus 3 gives 10. In this way I get rid of these 3 cards, and remember we always place a numbered card at the top. It could either be 7 or 3. Okay, let's take a look at the joker cards. We have 5 different joker cards. Now assume that my hand looks like this, and I had this joker card at hand. This joker card means reset the stack to 0. As soon as I play it, that is my turn, so it's the next player, and the next player then can continue from 0. Now assume that I had this instead, joker card. It's a flip card. It simply means that if I play that, I may flip until I get a numbered card. So in this case it was a change sign. I continue. And I get a numbered card. It's still my turn, so let's see what I can do. In fact, I can do a calculation here. Minus 2 minus 8 gives minus 10. So I get rid of this card. And it's the next player's turn. Now assume that I had this special card, Joker card, on hand. It simply means I can discard any green card at hand. So in this case I could play it, and then I can pick any of these green cards and discard it. And likewise, had I had this Joker card at hand, I could have played that and got rid of any of these 2 red cards. So let's say I get rid of minus 9. Finally, we have this Joker card, which means that we need to rotate places. So what happens if I had that at hand and played it? I can play it, and then it sets the stack at 0, and then all players have to leave, turn their cards, leave them, and rotate place clockwise. So in this case, I would rotate, I would get over here and take over this card. So let's see which cards I got. As I place this Joker card, it's still my turn, and the stack has been reset to 0. I could do a minus 10, but this is a special card, so I'm not allowed to play that. I've already used one in my turn. So let's see what I perhaps could do. Yes, there may be a calculation here. 0 plus 9 plus 5 gives 14. Minus 4 gives 10. And I can get rid of these 3 cards.